restless for me, and I'm chalking it up to just like spiritual ascension. But last night, when I was having trouble sleeping, I stumbled across the documentary on FX, Dear Mama, and I got a couple of takeaways from the first episode. Here they go. My first takeaway from Dear Mama, which chronicles Tupac and his mom Afeni's lives, is that as parents, we're obligated to teach our kids how to survive in their reality. Um, what I mean by that is that some of us have reached a level of consciousness to where we know about the matrix. We know about the realities of our society, our country today. So, especially when you think about a lot of the what's going on in Chicago with the youth violence, what's going on in Baltimore with the youth violence, and other major cities across the country. Like, it's our job as parents, as adults in the community, period, as role models, as mentors, to teach youth how to properly navigate the hell that we living in, for lack of better words. So yeah, that was my first takeaway from the documentary. My second takeaway from my second takeaway from the documentary is that connections matter. In the documentary, it talked about Tupac's first manager. Her name was Leela Steinberg, and she was a white woman, but he was drawn to her because of her ability to educate, I guess, because of her humble spirit, and because of her calmness. So she shared that when he approached her to manage him, she hadn't managed anyone before. She was an educator, but I guess just her spirit and the way that she moved, made him want to approach her to manage him. So your connections matter. Your ability to talk to people that don't look like you, your ability to be open to learning about different people is what's going to help move you forward in this life, no matter what it is that you are wanting to do with yourself in the future. Third and final takeaway from the documentary Dear Mama is that sometimes you need to be broken down in order to get yourself up out of your current circumstances. In the documentary, it talked about Afeni, going to rehab. Tupac asked one of his friends, I think it was, to drive him and his mom to the bus station because his mom was going to rehab. And, she was dealing with a lot, just being a Black Panther member, being a voice for the Black Panthers, an activist, and just many of the other tragedies and traumas she began self-medicating, and she got to the point to where she wanted to go to rehab. And so she was able to be fully present for the last 5 years of Tupac's life. So sometimes you need to hit rock bottom in order to pull yourself up and to really embrace the journey that is your life. So it's a really great episode. I highly encourage you all to check it out.